In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said,
"Get down the ground, you fucking nigger! Down! Down! Get down! Bitch, get down!"
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Pro Crastinators Podcast. I'm the best guy ever.
Yes,
no,
you
you're
are.
not.
Pause. You guys ruined my dramatic pause.
Oh, you wanted me to clap?
Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted slow
Best guy
applause.
ever!
Thank you. Yeah. Good. Let's do this every
He
time.
did it.
Let's see. Who's here today? We got Monkey Jones.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Monkey Jones. I am the monkey with the Jones with the monkeyest Jones you ever knows.
What's up, Munchie?
They said I couldn't fit all my electrical wires up my urethra. Push them now.
Hypocrite once again is here.
I didn't
Hey,
think
look,
words
we-
could cause me physical
Aw.
pain.
Hey, you interrupted the man's intro.
I'm
That's a demerit
sorry.
right there.
No. Now it's depressed given. No
Featuring
intro for
depressed
me. Oh boy.
And back after a long hiatus, Lethal Aurora Mage has graced us with her presence.
Hello, I'm here again.
Wait, Mage, you
Gracious
brought
with
us
your
all
presents.
presents?
Can I have my present first?
No.
Yeah, I want a
No,
present.
you're not listening to me. You're not. Things are going out of control. So today we're going to talk about creators that we love and hate.
And
Oh,
mostly
I forgot the hate.
hate.
I'm too full of
Uh-oh.
love, you see.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I mean, you got a podcast full of creators you hate, so you're covered right there. So
How many
all
times
right.
in this podcast are we just going to say that we hate each other? How many
Yeah, I
times?
mean that's most of it.
I have a
That's
list of
most
4, and Ben is one of my 4.
Of course. Let's just go round robin style, I guess. And everybody's got their things. We did homework this time, actually, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's ready.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a huge list in front of me.
Since yours is a huge list, why don't you go first, Munchie? What do you got?
Okay. So, first of all, what I look for in creators...
Enough!
Excellent. What I look for in creators is how similar you are to Andrew Hussie. The more similar you are to Andrew Hussie, the more I like you. So
Yes.
Like,
meaning that I look for like comedy and like class. The more like Andrew Hussie you are, the better I like you. So like vaguely kind of an asshole, pretty funny, conducting yourself with an air of mystery and class, and being gay, like fucking over your fans. Not having any respect for the people who support you.
Dude, let me tell you, I loved the level of class he showed by
Yeah.
pausing his work for a year to go
Yeah.
work on a project that got totally fucked. Oh, fantastic
Yeah, and it's still
work.
not out, even though he
Love
said it was
that.
going to be released. First of all, he said
2
it was going
years
to be released
ago?
in 2015. Then it was going to be in January of this year, and it's still not out
Class.
yet.
Class.
Who is Andrew Hussie?
Andrew Hussie is the creator.
Undertale. He made Undertale.
He's the
You
creator
didn't
of
know
Prologue.
that.
He didn't
Come
make
on.
Undertale. He did not.
He's the creator of his finest work, Vriska Circuit.
Yeah.
Andrew Hussie is on both my love and hate list for this. He's
course,
he's listed
of
2
course.
times. He made Homestuck and the MSPA website where he just posts a bunch of comics, and he's a good. He used to be really good at art. Now he doesn't do anything, and he's also just a fucking hack in every
He's
way.
a regular
Who-
Ben Saint.
Max
yeah.
Revive Problem
Exactly.
Sleuth. Bring it back. It's time. The people need
Oh,
it.
believe me, I have another property we need Max Revive later.
Good. I wonder what that could be.
Should I go through my entire list?
I think we're going to do one at a time just to mix it up. We're going to go
yeah,
around.
Definitely. Oh, okay. So
Okay.
Andrew Hussie, my favorite guy, his use of colors as being garish and weird and awful, and his general aesthetic is everything that I love.
I can tell that informed your art a lot,
Yeah, definitely.
especially the colors. Yeah.
Everything in Homestuck, like if I didn't read Homestuck, I would be just
You'd be
like
gay.
a George Washington. So it set me on the right path.
A hero, a creator of nations, a nation builder,
That's bullshit, dude.
a white supremacist, a racist,
Yeah,
a slave
yes,
owner.
Yeah, now that's where. That's where it's at. All right, and I just like him. He's pretty good.
There you go. It's pretty good. Okay, Mumkey, you're next on the thing I'm looking at here. What do you got?
Alrighty. Folks, I've noticed an unfortunate new trend on our little website we lovingly call YouTube. Thanks to the popularity of people like Nerd Writer 1, we have a whole new wave of these analytic genius 16-year-olds who want to show us just how smart they are by analyzing like a Marvel superhero movie and shit. It's disgusting. But from this new wave of filth, there's a piece of cream that rises to the top. Is that what that saying is?
Yeah, basically.
I think it would
one
be
moldy
more like
chunk of cream.
I think what it would be in this situation would be a turd rising to the top like a floater in the top.
No, because this guy's
toilet.
not a turd. I think he's really good.
Oh,
It's
you're
the
saying it's a good guy?
The saying
Yeah, it's a good
is
one.
you can't touch them if they're littler than like 5 feet tall. That's the saying. You can't touch them under 5 feet tall.
I don't know about that. So there's this YouTube channel called Lessons from the Screenplay. Have any of you seen this one?
No.
No, I don't know that one.
So what I really like
Nope.
about it is he's not just gonna watch a fucking movie and say, now I think that this is this. He actually does a little bit of homework and work. What he does is he'll read the original screenplay to the film and compare it to what the final film is. So between writing a screenplay and then the final cut of a film, there's 1,000 hands that go into it and fuck with the movie, and
You know
it's
who would
often a
love
very
this?
different thing.
Max Landis would be all about this shit.
Oh,
He's
of
always
course.
talking about that. Yeah.
And what I really like about it is that he's only done like 9 episodes so far. It's a fairly new channel, but like half the movies he's done are some of my favorite movies, so it's really great for me. He's done like Nightcrawler and Ex Machina. And what's
cool.
really interesting is how he'll show how changes made from the screenplay to the final cut. He'll explain how they improve or lessen the value of the film ultimately. For example, with exposition and Ex Machina at the beginning, what's great about Ex Machina in the first 15 minutes is you have no idea what the hell is going on. But in the original screenplay, it's just fucking exposition city. So as a writer and somebody who likes, how films are made, it's really interesting to me. And I'd say of all these weird new trend, analytical faggots, he's one of the good ones.
That's pretty interesting. So in Ex Machina's case, the actual director or whoever was in charge improved upon the screenplay.
Absolutely. By just cutting 90% of the beginning out.
That's a very good movie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do like a lot of some of those. I mean, I think Nerdwriter is actually still kind of one of the better ones.
Yawn!
I still think he's pretty good.
I think he meanders and doesn't really get
This
to
is
it.
not that
introduces me
poser,
to-
did you, bro? Am I right?
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I agree. The most of that crowd is just gay, and it's nice to know that there are some good ones,
Yeah, so that's mine.
like your guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one then. Mage is next up. What do you got for us, Mage?
Oh, okay. So I have a little artist and DeviantArt that I absolutely adore the art of, and it's kind of like rare for me to like be really into someone's art just like so much I am right now. Like I haven't had like a little genuine senpai as you put it. They're called Unknown Spy, and I have found their DeviantArt like a long while ago back when I was into ponies. But only like in the last year or so I really went through their gallery and saw how really creative their characters are and the designs, and they have like this comic that I absolutely adore. When I read it like all in one go for one day, and I was just like, oh man, I need more of this. How do I cope with the lack of this? It was just like absolutely amazing. Just their style is kind of like cartoony. It would really work like as an actual cartoon on TV show and stuff like that. And it's just, oh man, I can't even put into words just how much I adore. They're just so creative. I just look at each one of their character and design and just stories and personalities. I just
So do they do
Gosh.
primarily like OC stuff, or is it specifically for comics?
They do they do a lot of original art, but they have a few fan art stuff in their gallery.
All right,
But
that's
yeah,
cool.
they have like a comic, and they have like this concept thing called media controls. It's basically personified media controls, and they're kind of like set in a world that could be like a fighting game or something like that. And it's like, it's quite popular. A lot of people are quite into it, and they're making their own characters. I'm included in the people who made their own characters for the universe. And they don't even have the comic for that yet. They just had like the few characters, and the few characters were so well made that they inspired other people to make characters in that universe.
Are we talking like remote controls or like?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Okay, copy, paste, play, cut, is like those sort of controls.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. It's really, really good. I could link a few things.
Weird, but also kind of
quickly.
cool.
That reminds you of Neptunia a little bit.
Nepodog,
Things.
Leonge.
I linked in the
Neolin.
Crastinators.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Save. Okay. Incognito. Hey, that's cool.
I like the
God
cut
damn.
guy.
I was just gonna say cut's the coolest one by far.
Yeah. My favorite is
Incognito's
Stop.
way better. Incognito's the best.
I'll link you to Stop.
Incognito reminds me of Metaton for some reason.
Because he's fucking.
Yeah, 'cause he's
he has
gay.
a
'Cause he's
huge
gay.
dick. Huge! Unbelievable! Seriously. Like, fuck, dude. That
All right,
shit
cool.
will fuck you up. Not joking. We gotta pause the podcast. This shit is fucking
Just to react to it.
unreal, alright?
Did you learn this from The Undertaker?
No, I just was raped by Metaton when I was a little kid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's move on. Those are cool. Okay, Hippocrit, what do you got for us?
Yes. I have Anish Kapoor, who is a modern artist, sculpture kind of guy. You may have seen the thing he made in Chicago, this giant mirror bean thing, sort of that people can walk under it. It's like a massive. It's called the Cloud Gate if you Google that.
Cool.
And the thing about this guy is that he is the guy that set me on the path of being cool, because I was in art school, doing stuff, and the teachers always said, now you need to look up some artists and get some inspiration for the thing. You have to have inspiration. Fuck you. And I'm like, whatever. And then I looked in this book, and there's this thing, and then he had all these cool pictures, and it was Anish Kapoor, and basically what he does is he makes sculptures, and they're big weird shapes, huge colors, mirrors, huge metal monstrosities, but they're always like really nice looking, and you can, I've been to a few of his art exhibitions to see them up close, and it's like, whoa. Like, you could just build a huge, big, weird, curvy metal thing, and that is great. And the thing that I really like about him is that in this book I was reading, people say to him, he was saying the way he approaches meaning, and he says, I just make stuff because I like the way it looks, like something to that effect. Like, he makes these cool, amazing sculptures, and he's such a talented craftsman, and he doesn't have any of the pretension that you would expect of a modern artist, sculptor sort of person. And he's sort of like, I didn't realize that you could be making loads of money, being a famous sculptor, artist, modern guy, and also just do it because it looks cool and for no other reason. And I just really love that about him and his ethics and his work ethic and his
gaming
cool.
journalism.
I was just gonna say, what are his gaming journalism ethics? That's what we really need to talk about.
He's an old guy, so I doubt he's played any
Oh
Gamergate.
my!
That's
All right,
That's,
well,
that's
all right,
really
guys.
disappointing.
New rule: we can only talk about Gamergators in this episode.
Yes. We're changing the
thought that was
podcast topic to
implied,
Gamer
but,
Gators we love/hate. That's what we have to talk about now.
God damn it! I had a good old heartfelt
No.
opinion, and you gotta Gamergate it up
Lying.
every time.
Gamergate is the most heartfelt topic there is, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Well, I googled this, and this is sick.
I understand, like you always just think that artists are just like weird fucking assholes, but when you find
Yeah, like
someone who's
Digi.
like yeah, obviously, and then when you find someone that's like genuinely cool, you're
Right,
even
like me.
Oh, I can keep my soul when I make
Yeah,
things.
like the reason I get mad when like the general consensus on the internet among like basically everyone is that modern art and artists are pretentious and stupid, and everyone gets overpaid and they're all bad, and lol, let's laugh at modern art as a whole. Like
That's a meme. That's a meme.
It's basically yeah. It really annoys me though. It's literally a trigger. I get all worked up because it's like saying, film, lol, so gay, and just
I say
denouncing
that
all
often
of
myself in the
film.
mirror.
Can you name one film that isn't gay, though?
Moonlight.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yes. American Psycho.
Yeah, that's pretty straight.
Big Trouble in
pretty
Little
straight.
China.
No, that's gay.
Yeah, that was definitely gay, dude. Okay,
Well-
well, that's...
Big Penis and Little Chinaman.
Okay, well, that was a
There we
great
go.
suggestion. That one's sick. Go look this guy up. What was his name again? Could you say it one more time?
Anish Kapoor. If you type in Cloudgate, you'll get the image of that famous bean, as people
Or just
call
type
it.
in Gamergate and go to the important shit. But okay.
His name is
Yeah.
Gabrielo Princip. He assassinated the Archduke Ferdinand and sent the world in World War One. I really like his work. I really like that all those people died. I'm for it.
Hey, you cut. I have a thing I want to say. I have a creator. Okay, so there's this guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Richard Spencer. He's an American writer, and what he's creating is a future for the white race. And I really support that endeavor. That's what he's working on, and I gotta say, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his work.
I'm glad we invited Nate to live. I'm glad we started a council and allowed him to prosper.
Okay, let's move on. Munchie, it's you again.
Yeah.
Since you're going
Okay. Back on like analysis thing, because I think we're all kind of in that circle. There's a guy that he was talking shit on in the chat, and I agree that he's pretty bad, but also I like him a lot. His name, a little birdie named Nightmind. His name is Nightmind, and like he's like kind of long-winded and has it like super eye patch wolf, Dr. Wolf, whimsical, weird delivery that's gay, but he's cool because he talks about like horror internet ARG things like Marble Hornets and shit, and no one that I know is doing that, and I just like to learn about horror ARG. Like I really like ARGs just in general, and so just to learn about like really it's just like a jumping off point. Like he'll analyze something, then I'll be like, oh, that's a thing, I'll go check that out, and then he's good
What's
for
the
that.
guy's name?
Nightmind.
I don't remember shitting on a guy called that.
The lasagna
Was that a long
cat
time
video
ago?
thing.
Did he do like a video analyzing the lasagna cat?
Yeah.
ARG shit?
Which was prefaced by I literally don't want to do this, but everyone's asking me for it. Shut up.
Oh, well,
That's my
okay,
favorite
but
kind of
he
video
still made
intro.
it. I just don't like the fact that it's a thing.
No,
that,
yeah,
you know.
I agree. I think I would rank Nightman as like a 6, a 6 to a 7.
By the way, while you were talking, I just made the connection that Dr. Wolf and Super Eye Patch Wolf are the same guy. That's probably Dr. Wolf's anime channel. Okay,
Yeah.
glad. Okay, by the way, I just want to throw out my favorite content creator of all time is Dr. Wolf.
Yeah. Nate,
Obviously,
don't say some
obviously.
fucking retarded obvious shit, all right?
I'm sorry to waste
Come on.
everyone's time with that. Okay, let's let's move on. Monkey, what's up?
Let me take you back to a simpler time. Way back before, 9/11. Way back before World War II. We're talking the economic crisis of 2008.
Love it.
Mumkey was a young child, and he was really into a YouTube series called Stupid Mario Brothers. Has anybody heard of this?
No,
I love it already.
I vaguely remember that, yeah.
So it's actually quite
I love
it's
the
quite
title.
good. It's by this guy named Richard Michael Alvarez, where it's like they had these cosplay Mario costumes, and they decided to make skits out of it, which branched off into entire episodes and seasons with like an overarching storyline, and it got really intense. Towards the end, there's tons of cool fights with like really good special effects. It was crazy for a YouTube series. But then this is when Richard Michael Alvarez goes down the road of disgust, the road of fuck you.
Sees a black person for the first person.
Because this is the type of guy, it's the story that we've seen over and over again with your Bojacks and your Best Guys Evers, these types of people.
Yeah.
Where they were once really big and popular, and then they made a change or their show ended, and now they live in obscurity, and they're sad about it, and they thirst to regain the fame and the love that they had before. So, 6 years after the Stupid Mario Brothers show ends, Rich Alvarez comes back because he'd been doing shitty stuff on YouTube for 6 years. Stuff that nobody wanted to see. He has 120,000 subs, and his videos on average get about 600 views. So I'm guessing it's all dead accounts.
Baby. Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I should have monetized this shit when it was popular. I'm going to try it again. So what he's doing now, he made 2 new seasons of the show, and now he's putting it up on ransom. He says, "Listen up, fans. If you want me to make season 3, I have to hit this $1,000 Patreon goal per month."
Okay.
So instead of doing a Kickstarter to fund this season, he's using the excuse, "Here's a Patreon. Pay me for content that I'm not making, and you'll only get the content if I hit this goal." So pretty much throw your money away for no reason forever, because I'm never going to hit this fucking goal, and you're just going to keep paying me for nothing.
He didn't think that one through.
So is this a creator you like?
I used to when I was a kid, and now I hate him because he's doing this bullshit on Patreon. If you need money to film the season, do a Kickstarter.
So let me ask: is he right now like getting paid money? I assume as a part of this campaign, and is just not making anything?
Yeah, he's getting money for the stupid Mario Brothers series that he's not making.
Is he making other shit? I'm just wondering.
He's making like Let's Plays with his girlfriend that get 500 views.
Okay. Quality.
That's the saddest thing I've ever fucking heard before in my entire fucking life.
Now, I haven't checked his channel in the last month, so maybe something's changed, but this went on for like 6 months, and then I got
That's a long
sick and
time.
left. Yeah.
Wait. Somewhat related, Monkey. Did you ever watch Super Mario Bros. Z?
Hell yeah, dog.
No, what is
Hell
that?
Yeah.
It was
Alvin Antworm, dude. Come on.
Come on! It was like a retarded like flash animation where it took fucking like the Mario sprites from the RPGs and like Sonic sprites and just had them like duke it out in this weirdly like overly complex plot that was god awful, but it was fucking sick. It was fucking sick.
All right.
It was fucking sick.
Well, yeah, that's my guy.
I might have actually seen it.
You should Google it. It's still around. And then like the guy came back and he's like making new ones now, right?
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with that though.
Insane.
Are they still? I mean, they were still good. Like the first, I watched like the first of the new ones that were coming out, and I think they were still like just as good as they always had been. It's just that like it's not as fresh a formula because it's been like 10 years or something.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I'd watch him.
I'll check him out. We just hijacked Monkeys though. Yeah, he's gay. He's Andrew.
No, I was done.
Okay.
Please feel free to take the reins.
Okay, Mage, you're up.
Okay, so this is my second and last creator that I like, and there's no creators that I hate, so I'm probably gonna stay silent after
Mage,
this.
you can do Ben. You can take my Ben from me.
No, it's okay. I'm not greedy. I'm fine with
Well, like
two.
Mage says, she doesn't like to discuss people that she hates. So so there you go.
Okay, so the second one is a YouTuber kind of. Like they do animation memes, and they're probably one of the people who actually influenced me to make my own. And I wish, guys, I could like tell you the full saga of the banana goat because it's like it's just the best thing. So this guy, Scotchy, he uses this purple gay goat for his animation videos, and there was one. Where people were really complaining about the goat being too sexy or something like that, or too gay.
Was it a bunch of Undertale fans?
And so, in response, the guy made a video where he kind of interacted with his goat persona, and he was like, "Hey, dude, you need to be more heterosexual," and that kind of backfired. I should link you guys the actual video because it's just absolutely priceless. It got removed from YouTube.
Oh, too hot for YouTube. Fuck yeah.
It's just the amount of fucks this person does not give is just amazing.
That sounds
And they
awesome.
have the talent to back it up. They're actually a quite talented animator as well. They have some original content, some memes and stuff like that, and it's just everything they do, like some of these like little shitty posts, they're just like the best. I just want to link everyone some of the videos because they're just priceless, and I just adore this creator just for their attitude, for their art, and for their talent, and just everything.
Sick, dude.
Awesome. Sick. Sicker than syphilis, which I have. Please donate. Help me. I'm dying.
Patreon.com/bestguyever to save Mage's life.
Patreon.com/save me or save him. I forget whose meme is whose these days.
I don't even remember. Save me is Tom's, right?
I don't know.
Hashtag Max. I'll do that. I'll get to there. I'll get to it.
Right. We're building up to it.
Save me because I am one, and one is all. And
he's 3 and we are all rapists.
Okay,
We rape all
yeah.
the kids and watch
The
them
crystal
cry.
gems. We
They're
always
crying.
say.
All right, shut up, everyone, shut up. Have we even like introduced why we're talking about just random people
Well,
that we
we
like?
said
Yeah,
we're talking about
we
creators
said-
that we. Is there a reason? I don't know.
I feel like we've just started talking about people and we've gone in a circle, like people watching, like, are they talking about like creating?
I was the only one who
people?
introduced what I look for in creators and shit. You fucking
Well,
bitch.
I'm looking for a future for the white race, which is why my list is as it is. So,
All right. I just feel like
if you want to clarify why you chose the people you did,
my
please
list
feel free.
of 2 are my senpais. That's all.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I've always had like a problem with recommendations.
Yeah.
In that I never ever look at anything anybody ever recommends me unless they do it for like months and months and just do it.
Yeah.
Like I refused to get into Game of Thrones until season 5 was long over because I don't like being into the hip things that everyone is talking about. So I just
feel you.
You know,
Well,
and it was just one of those things, like a whole podcast of like, oh yeah, look at this, look at that, go Google this and stuff.
Well, you know what I think-
feel
you know
like for someone like me, I would just skip
Yeah,
this whole
Hippo, I hear
podcast,
what you're
I don't
saying,
know
but
how
I don't
people
think
feel.
this is a recommendation podcast. I think if there are creators in the audience, we're explaining why these ones are good and why these ones
Yeah.
are bad, so people know what to do. You know?
and if
people
what we
can
describe
listen to
them
this.
as sounds cool, then do
Well, that was you,
I-
Munchie.
well, yeah,
you're dead.
I suppose so, but like I guess we'd have to be very specific about why.
These
Yeah,
fucking
in
sheeple
order to
will
make
listen to
that-
anything we
that
put
work.
out. Who cares?
That's true. That's true.
Look at them
Oh,
squirm.
no.
Oh, they're insects.
Okay.
Well,
hey, if the
what do you got?
Naru cast got 3,000 views, this one's gonna hit 10,000.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm really mad. Well, actually, I'm not really mad, but it's
Did we beat the
Narucast?
podcast?
Absolutely.
well, the podcast gets from 1,000 to 1,700 on a
Mage,
good
we
week.
yeah,
did
let's
it.
take a moment to point out how you guys made an ironic parody of the podcast as soon as we moved it off the PCP channel, and you immediately like doubled the viewership, like easily.
Well,
easily.
all right. To say about that, I think part of it was people knew what the podcast was and knew not to click on it because they knew
They
that they
knew.
didn't like it
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
This new thing with Mage and Monkey, like, whoa, what?
That's
You
true.
know, everyone's gonna click on that.
Yeah,
Me and
that's
Mage are
true.
good
So,
friends.
I-
People don't really, they don't realize that because we're never on the podcast together. But me and Mage go way back. I was talking to her before the PCP even started. We hung out a few times over in Slovakia or wherever the fuck she lives.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good.
True
Slovenia,
facts.
Lithuania.
Latvia,
It's
that's
Lithuania. dog. Come on.
Lithuania.
Ethiopia. Yeah.
Sure.
Ethiopia.
Mage is our token black member of the PCP.
But-
as,
no,
you
that's-
know.
The token black and the token girl.
Yeah, we did it.
Other than Digi.
I'm all of the tokens.
I'm going to take you to an arcade.
Can you give me some Chuck E. Cheese tickets in exchange for those tokens? I want to get some gum and melt it all over my. I want to get some Laffy Taffy and melt it all over my body so I can turn into a clay monster.
No, they're my tokens.
No, they're fucking mine. Give them here.
I want to get a
No!
Chinese finger trap so I never have to leave Ben ever again.
Do you think?
All right,
there's-
my next
Do you
thing,
think there's ever been
person
two
that
gay
I
guys who
want
put
to
their
talk
dicks
about.
out the size of a Chinese
Scream!
finger trap?
My
Okay,
next,
right.
all right, my next guy is a YouTuber. He's very funny.
Not any of
and
us.
he goes way back to he goes way back to Newgrounds days where he did Nox's Corner, which is a plasticine stop motion animation comedy thing, which is still hilarious. It's sort of like an Adult Swim sort of strange comedy sort of thing. And he has a YouTube channel. His name is Robert Benfer, and he does skits and music videos, and it's all weird comedy that is like very, very dry, very awkward, like cringy, sort of like, you know, awkward pause sort of comedy, which I really like. And yeah, he does a bunch of cool things, and he's good, and I like him.
Oh, yeah, I know
that's my
him.
in-depth analysis of Robert Benfer. He's awkward and clumsy, and his Adult Swim humor. That's what he
Hippo
is.
got me into him by
His clay
posting.
animation is really good.
Yeah, by posting BBW Lover in the chat, it's quickly become
Yeah.
my favorite song. BBW
Yes.
Lover! That's my license plate number! That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love him.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah! Fat chicks, please! please.
Okay. Okay, I'll take one next.
Yeah.
So this one, I do like their work. I wouldn't say that I absolutely love it, but what I kind of love more is their lifestyle. And this person might be contentious. This is Shadman. Shadman, the porn artist. You might be familiar.
Oh.
Come on, Munchie. Get with the times. This is Shadman's time. Okay.
Oh, is he the guy who draws Violet from The Incredibles over and over?
I'm sure he does, yes, among many other things. Well,
He was literally, I literally have a huge rant planned for Shadbase, but
Really?
but
Really?
go ahead, Nate.
Well,
go ahead.
Here's what I like about Shadman. Shadman is not afraid to make, like, the most disgusting, like, Goro lolly porn just because he feels like it. And he is continuously hounded by, like, the internet police to, like, take down his website and, like, demonetize everything he does and fuck with him on every single level. And he had to, like, go out of his way to, like, build an independent website, which, you know, these days is really hard. And it's just been, like, a really long journey for that guy to, like, be a viable content creator of the porn that he loves so much that I don't even really like that much, but, you know, kind of like in general. And he's just kind of he's like an internet pirate in that he went out into the world and he made his own way doing what he really cares about, and he has fucking succeeded. He's got a huge following now, and I just really respect that. And I'm also big into people being able to make whatever kind of porn they want. So he checks that box too. So Shadman, this one's for you, buddy.
Okay, sure, respectable
Brap.
that he carved his own
Yes.
his own part of the internet. He's the most god-awful person I've ever had
Why?
the displeasure of,
Make your
of
case.
viewing whatsoever.
Is it because he made Hill Lolly Clint?
Yeah, well, that's my favorite
Is
thing
that
he's
it?
ever done because I love Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, me
Ben.
too.
Obviously. Okay. The main.
Oh, he's the guy that made that thing.
Yes,
oh my
he
god,
did, yeah.
sorry, I'm a bit
That's him.
late.
He made some really hot art of the Pokemon trainers from Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Into that shit.
The main problem with
Those are
Shadman
good.
is just that his art is fucking abysmal.
It's not. Why does everyone say that? Why does everyone say
horrible.
that? No,
it's
it's
the worst
not.
thing I've ever fucking
Then why
seen
is he
before
the
in
most
my
rich
life.
man in the world based solely off everyone?
Well, what I
loving
would
his
say,
art?
what I would say about Shadman's art style is he's like the Naruho.
Yes,
of,
and I love
of basically
Naruho.
everything
That's
that isn't
right.
Yeah, and you love Naruho. I don't like Naruho. It's sort of like let's just draw
Big tits,
the
everyone looks the
boobs
same.
and
grossest
let's
shit
just draw the
you could
boobs like
possibly
way
do.
bigger and just round
Yeah,
and
that's right.
it's not artistic. So
What
I
do you mean
get
it's not
why people don't
artistic?
like it.
Go fuck yourself.
It's not as artistic as something else.
That's so stupid. You're dumb.
It's
my-
low effort.
I don't dislike
It's like
him.
the McDonald's of porn. It's like eating like.
You're fucking the McDonald's of my dick. Fuck you. You don't know.
It's like you took McDonald's and took out all the McGriddles, and you just were left with all the greasy, horrible shit.
Oh,
The thing
fuck
about
you.
it, all right,
I'm not even defending his
is that I have
Uh-huh.
no. Well, I mean, the art is like I've enjoyed some of his art though. It's just that I can recognize that, man. You know, I like other things that like have a bit more anatomy to them.
Okay, you
better.
know what? That's totally fine. You guys can hate his art, but the thing I like most about him is his like campaign to survive and struggle to make it, doing what he's doing on the internet. That's what I really like.
Yeah,
about
I
the
do.
guy.
I do like. He seems like he's been on the Sleepy Cast, which
Oh, really?
is like a
Oh, cool.
podcast for Psychic Pebbles
Oni and those
Oni
guys?
and G,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all those animators. And he's been on that podcast, and he
cool.
seems like a really funny, cool
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
So I like him as a person.
And he's
I guess,
German,
from
so I
that.
know he also cares about the Aryan race. So we've got, there's a theme here. There's a theme.
I just don't like the attitude that comes through his art. I've never listened to him, and I don't want to. But just like I hate porn artists in general who just draw porn, and because
Why?
Because okay, it's like this. Every piece of art.
But you hate sex,
well,
right?
Sure. But moreover, it's because everyone every piece that they make just feels like they just really want you to get a boner. And
Well,
they're
that's
really
the goal.
pushing for it, and it feels so forced.
It
most
feels
of the
like
time. Most
rape.
of the
That's rape,
most
dude.
porn artists suck. Is my problem.
Let me ask you this, Munchie. Do you allow yourself to touch your own dick when you're taking a piss? Is that allowed in your house? Is that too gay? Is that too sexual to be allowed?
I have to open up my pants with my teeth and then use my teeth to aim. It's hard, okay?
I can understand that struggle. Okay.
And
Okay.
Shadman's just like a try-hard, edgy asshole.
What
and
does
he's
that
weird.
mean? Oh, he tried so hard to give me a boner with his porn that he draw to make me
he,
jack off.
He's try-hard in the sense of like, I'm
think-
gonna it's gonna be Hitler, guys. Like,
Yeah, I love that. I love Hitler
seriously?
porn.
Like, what if it was like Hitler?
All right, I get what Munchie is saying though. It's like every sort of drawing is basically the same. It's just with a different character.
Sure. Okay.
In a sense, like he's not like creating an art piece. He's just like taking something that already exists and giving it big tits.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm not going to say that's all he does.
And
there's a
yeah,
lot.
it's all for the purposes of giving people stimulation. But it's porn. That's what it's for. But I guess the Munchie is having a problem with being a porn artist as opposed to being an artist who can do porn.
No,
Hey,
like
yeah,
there's a
that's
difference
cool.
to me from like an artist who does porn exclusively and a porn artist.
But the
because
man
of-
is... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like an artist who does porn is like, okay, how do I make this like a visually cool image? How do I make this look nice? How do I make this look stylish? But he's just, how do I get to manipulate people's emotions the best? And please let me know.
It's porn. You're trying to achieve the same thing every...
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
I get it. I
I
get it.
I don't like I don't like shitty products, huh, Nate? How about you twiddle my clit, huh?
Maybe I will, Munchie. Maybe I will twiddle your clit. Okay, well, yeah, the case has been made, people. There you go. That's why I like the guy, and he's a hot topic, just like
Gamergate.
Munchie's favorite store. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Munchie, what's next on your list?
Okay. We're gonna have a guy who Gibbon knows too, and he's probably like YouTube was once dominated by gaming channels where you would talk over a game and be Lee Funny Jokesmith.
Right.
And this is the only Jokesmith from that era that I genuinely still like.
Dark Side Phil.
Yeah, his name is Germa985.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a YouTube guy that does video game commentary videos. Like it's basically like a let's play, but he edits it down to the best moments, and it's 7-minute video, and all of them are fucking gold. Like all of them are great. I was going to recommend Star, because he was his friend who it wasn't a bunch of videos, but Star just streams Overwatch. Like that's all he does.
Yeah.
And he doesn't make videos anymore. And well, I mean, I think he does occasionally, but it's Overwatch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yes, Star is Germa's friend who I used to like more because he was really good at TF2.
Exactly.
But then it became very obvious that Germa is the only one who's actually funny.
I think Stir is funny, but it's just he has to have a game to riff on.
Yeah, Germa is a comedian with a gaming channel. That's basically that's he knows how to make you
Just so that all the PCP fans out there know, Jerem's the one who inspired the multi-man PCP Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Yes, Germa Rumble
best.
is
They're the
a
best.
series of videos that he's made, which are basically him just commentating as a wrestling pundit over his shitty characters that he made in a wrestling game, and it's really good. And he eventually made a live action version, which was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was insane. He's used all the characters from his videos over the years and have them duke it out, such as the Egg,
Glue Man!
Bat Boy,
Oh, yeah.
Glue Man. I have a Glue Man T-shirt. I think I wore it at Radcon.
You did. It was
you
fucking
did.
awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. He used to post all that stuff on on Germa 985, but he's since done that weird thing that some YouTubers do, where he saves his main channel for big content, and then you post his normal content on a second channel, which I don't understand at all. But so if you want to find his actual normal content, go to Second Germa.
Is that the name of the channel? Second Germa?
Yeah. Second Germa.
Okay.
He named it that temporarily and couldn't think of anything, and now it's just called Second Germa.
It's great.
Okay.
I recommend them. If you want to get started, go to the recent past, and it'll be something like the shortest cowboy in the land or some shit like that. It's fucking hysterical.
That sounds like my aesthetic.
Yeah.
Cowboys
he's
and
stout.
short people.
He's stout. And yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a compact.
It's compact. He's compact. Take it away from me. Take it away from me. It's gonna bite me. It's gonna bite me.
It's
Take it away.
Okay, Mumkey, your turn.
All right, folks. Here is somebody who does not need my praise. Somebody who we should all know and love. somebody who I am convinced is impossible to hate as a human being.
Donald Trump.
Say what you will about some of his recent content and his movie, but as a human being, I think it's impossible to dislike James Rolfe.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, yeah.
And here's why. You know, even if you don't like, you know, video game shows where the guy just screams cuss words and that's, you know, most of the jokes, his passion as a filmmaker is what makes me so enthralled by him as a person and a creator. And I'll watch, I mean, I don't watch lots of his Let's Plays, but anything that he puts out that was made with, you know, a modicum of effort, I'll watch. He makes weird little projects sometimes. Like he made a short film trailer for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the game, the movie. And he's not even in it, but I love it because I can tell all the hard work and the craft he put into it. And he has the behind the scenes. Any behind the scenes video he does, you should watch, even if you didn't watch the original thing. Because watching this guy make stuff makes me want to make stuff so bad because he loves it so goddamn much.
Yeah. I will say that if you've watched the AVGN movie, I haven't watched it because I've heard that it's bad and I don't really want to ruin it for myself, the idea that James could make something bad. But his making of vlogs of the movie was so cool. So I assume those are like better than the movie itself. The vlogs of just him going through like the process of writing and making it and buying like hiring a tank or whatever. Like he's such a charming guy. I love James Rolfe. And his basement is like my favorite character.
Is that better than Jesse's basement? Oh, can we compare them?
I would say yes.
Oh.
Even Jesse's basement is very characterful. But James Rolfe, AVGN basement is probably better. I feel it has better stuff.
You know, I am not, I have not seen a lot of AVGN content, just for whatever reason. I just haven't really stumbled into his shit. Though I got into JonTron, who I know is like inspired by him, and I really love his content, so I've been meaning to go back. But just like today, I went to YouTube and saw that he uploaded a video yesterday, James Rolfe, of like episode like, I don't know, like 150 of... you know, Angry Video Game Nerd Show or whatever, and it had like 800,000 views. And I just thought, like, how cool is it that this guy is still making this fucking series, and so many people still love it, and he's successful at it, and he's like being able to keep doing it for so long, and he's made all these other projects. And, like, it's gone past the point where, I don't know, some people feel like Demo has, he's made content, it's getting kind of samey, and it's dipped down into, like, the boring part. But, like, if you persevere in making something like that for, like, I don't know, 10 years or whatever, and you just keep doing it, at that point you come back to, like, totally respecting that kind of effort and dedication to the craft. And that's what I feel for him, even having not seen a lot of his content.
Mike and Matei is better. He has a huge dick.
Mike Matei does have a huge cock. It's true.
My favorite thing to do is to build brown bricks in Minecraft. Minecrafty.
I think one thing that really makes James stick out to me is that I spend a lot of my time now just talking to you PCP people, and you're all artists who hate what you do, and you complain and bitch about it all day. So to see James be happy and to enjoy the art that he's making, it's a new turn for me, and it's nice to see somebody who isn't a whiny bitch.
You just don't get to see him whine and bitch. He presents himself with a certain spin, as we all do. We all wear different faces.
With a certain hedgehog spin video game.
So that's my pick.
I used to like his content a lot back in the day. I used to watch it quite often. Funny, like the first video of his that I saw was about like these video games that were sort of kind of not fit for children, I think, or something like that. I don't remember the exact time. Yeah. I stumbled on that video, and that was the first one of his videos that I've
seen. You just stumbled upon it. Insert clip of Mage feverishly Googling pornography video games. I know what happened. I understand.
Now that's a real gamer girl.
dude, Gamergate's real, please.
Okay, well, Mage doesn't. I think she's tapped out, so let's just skip to Hippo, I guess.
Oh, I like James Raw. I would talk about it. Well, I guess we've said enough about him.
Well, if you have something else, I want to hear.
Well, I just love his charming, like, if you've watched like some of his recent videos, like about Power Rangers, he does like a 20-minute take, and he does the entire video just standing there, just talking super naturally. Like, he's so good at it. He's like the best. He's like the best.
A lot of time.
He's the funniest. Well, I would say he's debatably the funniest, but he's definitely the best video maker in the gaming review
What
circle.
about Peanut
still.
Butter Gamer? Come on.
What
come
about
on.
King Icarus?
Not Peanut Butter Gamer and Kid Icarus are gay.
Yes, agreed.
Real quick.
That's all I will
before
say
you move
about
off, I
them.
forgot one thing about James Rolfe is that on his channel he has these weird documentaries of like there's one from 2002 where somebody made a documentary about him as a college student who was like an aspiring movie guy, and he's very shy and he's like his teeth are kind of fucked up and you can tell he doesn't really have like a lot of friends and he talks about that all the time. So it's really inspirational to me that like this guy who just had a dream of being a movie maker and had like little prospects in college is now one of the biggest internet pioneers of all time.
Yeah. I think in terms of like internet pioneering, he's probably bigger than Aaron Hansen, who is also pretty big.
Well, sure. I think he was like he's up there with Maddox as one of the guys who started a whole new genre of thing on the internet.
That's right.
Yeah. Like Nostalgia Critic was kind of around, but he's not as good in any way.
That's true. Though he
Hello,
did inspire a lot of people.
I'm the Nostalgia Critic. Welcome to the new episode of the PCP. I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
We should bring him on.
He should be our new PCP member. He'd fit right in.
Mascot.
He's at the same caliber as us.
We will deign to give him an invitation, and he will accept.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. It's not true. I didn't hit her. I'm innocent.
Did he turn into Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Okay, so Munch, I mean Gib, Hippo. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Tommy Wiseau.
Well,
Tommy Wiseau for sure.
I guess I have a few, but I don't know. I mean, I put Andrew Hussie on here, but his soul. I already said his thing. My joke for that was that he made Vriska, and that's it. Oh, I got Elbow, which is a British band who I like and liken to a modern day Beatles in sort of like later Beatles, sort of experimental, cool, sort of interesting melodies and lyrics and stuff. If you listen to lyrics on an Elbow song, you'll be like, whoa, there's like real good like prose going on there. Like real thought went into every fucking syllable. That guy's really smart. I like him. He's good, and the songs themselves are very like it's hard to describe, but they're very well, in a way, yes, because
they're joyous.
They're not like hard. They're sort of like uplifting and somber. It's very emotional music. Lots of slow builds and not a lot of like guitar. It's just cool. It's like nice, good stuff, and I like it. It's really good, and I like Elbow, and Elbow's like my favorite band. It's like real good, and it's like really good, and it's like good, and I like it.
It sounds good as Kneecap.
That's true. Kneecap,
what?
Superior band.
Nyan Cat, is that what you said?
I'm Nyan Cat.
Oh, I know the
That's
one.
my favorite. Actually, I changed my mind. Nyan Cat is my beloved.
Yeah.
Nyan Cat's my favorite.
Same.
I'll let him into my cat flap
I'll let
anyway.
him into the PCP.
Yeah, make him the banner.
That's a good idea.
Excellent. I want to go. Let me go. Let me go, Nate. Let me go. Stop touching me.
I'll
Is Skip
unleash you.
done?
Oh, is he done?
Well, I mean, there's not really much I can say because
Yeah.
it's music, and you'll have to listen to it
Sing
to
us
really
their
understand
entire
what I'm saying.
discography real quick, if you would. Just
Hamtaro, when we work together, it's much better. My best friend.
He
Let
likes
him
sunflowers. Please
sing.
grub.
I'm so glad you guys know the
hang
words.
on.
I'm not the only one.
I fucking grew up on
Let him
Hamtaro. That was my
sing.
favorite show in the world.
I'm not gonna sing. I don't know
have
how to
to
sing.
I have a
Hamtaro,
gun
when we work
pointed to my
together, it's
fucking
much
rap
better. My
sing.
best friend.
You have to sing.
Little Hamster's Big Adventures.
When I was a young boy,
my father took me into the Hamtaro
to see
to watch
a
some
marching
anime.
band.
He said, son, when you grow up,
my
you'll
father
have
took
the
me
hamsters
into
and
the
the
city.
Pokemon.
Enough!
Enough.
I'm trying to think of the lyrics that I'm skipping between songs. One will we be singing? I can't do it. It's just
Okay,
bad.
just Google.
Let me Google the lyrics.
Okay.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
I think we're gonna get a lot more comments about Munchie's ear raping this episode.
I think that's true.
I've been working on a cocktail called Grounds for Divorce. Whoa.
I already like the start.
Whoa. And that's part of it.
That's already a good line.
Yes.
I think that makes them a 10 out of 10.
That's
Elbow.
okay. Good. Let's move on. I don't. I'm embarrassed.
okay.
I've been singing on live
I
stream.
know Munchie wanted to go, but he's gonna have to wait because he interrupted and it's very rude. Okay, I've got one. This is a real life one that a lot of people probably know. Elon Musk. I am a big fan, literally a big fan of Elon Musk, and I actually.
Are you a fan of his Musk?
Absolutely, I would sniff that man all day.
What about his
and here's-
Elon? Do you like his Elon?
It's just pretty good. I mean, I'm more the Musk guy than an Elon guy.
Elongated penis.
Well, let me tell you
That's
why.
his full
'cause
name, Elongated Penis Musk.
I was not actually a big fan of this
It's a
guy
good name.
On a big level until I believe 2 days ago, might have been yesterday, when I happened to read this article. I don't remember the name. Like I retweeted on my Twitter, so you can go see there if you care. And so it's this article about. So he's starting a new company. So he's got Tesla, which is like an electric car company, and SpaceX, which is like spaceship program company. He just made a new one, or maybe it's been around for a little while, but like they're starting to get things rolling. It's called Neuralink, and what Neuralink is doing is they are developing BMI technology, and that is body machine interface.
Body mass index.
No, not quite. It's actually brain machine interface. So these things already exist to some extent. They're like chips you could put in someone's brain if like you're an amputee, and you can give them a prosthetic.
To make them gay?
Not to make them gay, but to make them able to be gay fully, as they would have been if they hadn't lost their limb or whatever. And that's just like one example of what you can do with these.
Wait,
What?
you put a chip in their brain to make them think
No.
they have
You put a
limbs,
chip in
even
their
though they
brain,
don't?
which can read your brain signals and can like send information to like electronics that are contained in like a prosthetic.
That's cool. Yes, I do like.
Yeah,
stuff
that's
that.
like what BMIs are in general. But so what's most fascinating to me about this is Elon Musk's intentions in doing all these things with all his companies and the way he's going about doing them. And I had a whole time the other day thinking about this, and I realized that he's the smartest man in the world by a lot. And it's because of the way that his company like is structured, what it's designed to do. And in the article, go check out the article really, because it's absolutely fascinating. It talks about the way he sets up like his business model, how there's like there's a goal of the company, and he sets up he realizes that he wants to achieve something. Like Elon Musk's goal is to live on Mars. He wants to colonize Mars and live there and die there. That's his goal for his personal life. So Elon Musk wakes up in the morning.
Cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So he wakes up in the morning and he thinks to himself, how am I going to achieve this goal of not just me personally getting to Mars and dying there, but starting a colony on Mars? And realizing that he lives in America in a capitalist system, he realizes the only way to do that is to create corporate entities and incentives for average people to get involved. So what he does as his solution is he forms a company called SpaceX, which is going to do all the hard work and get government grants in order to do so and shit by figuring out how to make this happen, how to make this easy to get people to Mars, relatively easy. And he's going to do all the work of establishing the base, setting up trade routes to Mars, because he knows once there are trade routes, after that it'll be much, much easier to make people even think about the idea of actually living on Mars once we are doing shit there, period.
But who are we trading with?
We're not trading with anybody. Well, if there's anything there, we'll fucking beat them up because we're America. But we'll just mine for resources or do whatever. Set up. Maybe we'll find the Ark of the Covenant or something. I don't fucking know. But we'll go there and we'll do cool stuff. But he wants to live there because it's like step forward to space travel. So what I'm trying to say is, like, so he founds a company, right, as a way to establish trade routes because he knows that's the only way to get people convinced in their own minds. He knows already that this is a reality, but in order to convince the stupid sheep out there in the real world, you have to do all the hard work for them, present them with a plan as to like, hey, I did all the work involved in making this thing happen. All I need you guys to do is agree that it's cool, and then you will just want to be involved, and that's when people will start doing things that are in line with what he wants. And that is how he is a genius who is manipulating people to get things they didn't even know they wanted by giving it to them almost for free, but doing all the hard work. And that's the same shit with this Neuralink thing. People don't even know that what would be great for humanity is to be able to interface our own brains with things like external memories or, supercomputers that can do the intense calculations that human brains aren't really well set up for. So what he's going to do is he's going to start this company. He's going to go figure out everything. And eventually, in like 20, 50 years or whatever, he's going to present people with, hey, I did all the hard work to make this wonderful thing that will revolutionize the world. Are you interested? And as people realize that it works and they're getting great results, they'll say, absolutely. And that's the way that Elon Musk is fixing the future and making the world better for everyone by just doing everything, and then people will realize later how awesome it all is. And it's like Ghost in the Shell. Neuralink is like Ghost in the Shell, so that's cool. So there you go.
Sugoi, not gonna lie.
It is Sugoi, isn't it?
He deserves a clap.
He deserves the clap.
Just one.
Press one.
Press one for one clap for Elon Musk. There you go.
Now, Nate, here's my problem with Elon Musk.
Okay, sure.
I read that he is an immigrant to the U.S., so he's probably a terrorist.
Ban him.
You're right, dude. I didn't anticipate this twist.
Why didn't we build a wall to keep him out?
We should have built that damn wall, goddammit.
We should build a wall to keep him in his house.
Build a wall around Earth so we can't go to Mars.
Yeah, I hope we do.
That reminds me of an anecdote about Elon Musk, actually.
Yeah?
I was calling him the other day, and he says, Munchie, it's just like what you guys are doing online. You make one false move, and everyone turns on you, even though you made a great product. And then I says to him, listen, Elon, I know what we gotta do. I can support you. If you just back me, my nigga, you my nigga. And he looks at me, and says, you know what, Munchie, you're my nigga. I've been with you since day one, dog. I fucks with you heavy. And that's how we started a business together called SpaceX.
Nice.
More like SpaceX.
It's
SpaceX,
spaceborne,
right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, thanks. I didn't realize. Well, okay. Why don't you tell us creator of yours?
Okay. Another Lee analysis guy is Tex Talks, and I think you subscribe to this channel.
Tex,
oh yeah, him. Yeah. Okay.
He's a friendo.
Really? Fuck! I want to be his
Oh,
friend.
well, wait.
Tell him to force him to be my friend.
Here's the thing, Munchie. Tex Talks is the name also of another person who used to be a Brony analyst.
Oh.
So you're thinking of someone. You're talking about someone
okay.
else.
That's true.
Good thing you explained.
I know both of them. I don't know both of them, but I know of both of them. So I got confused.
Are you sure they're different people? That just seems weird. There's two people with the same name.
Yes. Tex Talks, the Brony is the guy with the red OC.
Yes.
And he's like angry talk and
Oh,
yeah,
I remember
like
him now.
he's cool.
Okay, right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he used to be called Tex.
He was the guy who had
Yes,
the fake
Texrax.
unicorn horn that Ben ripped off. That Ben stole the idea from. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. And then yeah, you're Munchie.
I'm talking about specifically a guy who makes a Homestuck analysis series. It's huge and great and super in depth. One episode hasn't come out in a while, but it says he's working on it, so I trust him. They're super cool. So far they've covered like the relation between computer science and like the world building of Homestuck, and they've also talked about how like Gamzee's character is bad on purpose, so it's like it's okay, guys.
Do you agree with that, Munchie? Do you agree?
No, I think he's a fucking sheep and I hate him.
Okay.
But, but other than his like bootlicking to Hussie, I like him a bit, and I think he's a smart guy, and I like his content. He recently came out with like an analysis of like Dota 2. And I don't give a single fuck about Dota 2, but he talked about TF2 for like 3 seconds, and therefore I liked the video.
Nice.
one interesting thing about that guy, I linked his. Well, I noticed that I think he talked to me about it, or sent me a message saying, "Please show this to Nate," because Nate, your analysis of Gurren Lagann is like what inspired him. I think.
Nice.
I hope I'm remembering that. But yeah, he's like he likes your stuff. And he's like,
which
"Whoa,
video
cool."
are you talking about? Is the one you wanted me to show?
Part
The
2
good
and
one.
1 of Gurren Lagann?
No. I mean, which
I
of
don't
his videos did like he say to show
Oh,
me?
no, he.
Because I've watched the first. I know I've seen the first
I-
one and I liked it.
I-
I had issues with it.
I linked it in the chat a long time ago when he posted it. So.
Well, cool.
Yes.
I think he was doing
He's
good
a
work, and
cool
I just
guy.
wanted him to make more because I'm sure he'll improve like everybody does. I like him.
I forget whether he made the episode about Vriska being important. I think I watched.
I'm
that.
looking at his
I
channel
don't
right
think-
now,
was
and
that
I
a
see
thing
Vriska in
yet?
a thumbnail. What?
Yeah, probably. The only thing I remember is the one with Roxy in the thumbnail, the computer science one, which was the best one I thought.
I
Yeah.
love Roxy!
Oh my God, Nate, did you see
What?
that one tweet I said that was completely serious? Where one
I don't
night
know.
I just dreamed that I was fucking Roxy all night. It was great.
Did you wake up and skin yourself raw
Yeah.
because you thought of
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is a sin. That is a sin.
It was awful. I went down like 2 levels of Christ consciousness that day, but I made
Ugh,
it.
that's
I
really
made it
sad.
back. I drank like 50 cans of Nickelodeon Gak, so it's okay.
That's great, dude. Seriously though, I love Roxy. She's the only thing good about Homestuck. There you go.
Yeah, she's pretty good. But yeah, Text Talk's pretty good. Like it. Go. Good job. Good.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
job.
I can't remember whether he actually made that episode about Vriska. He was going to, and I was excited. Maybe he has made it, and he's just not like titled as Vriska. I don't know. I watched
Fuck
all his
him,
videos.
ban him
so
from
I-
the
I'm
I
chat,
looking forward
can't
ban
to
him,
remember.
ban him.
worst
from commenting.
anime
Get him.
ever, Vriska. That's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it. It has the right word in the title.
He's got the
Watch it.
keyword.
Yeah, the keyword anime. Fuck yeah.
That's what I type in. I type in keywords.
The
in Google all
keyword
the time.
ever,
That's
because I
the
want to
only
live
one.
forever, because I'm afraid of death. What?
Hashtag don't let me die. Okay, Mumkey. Let's move on.
Okay, folks, you ready for a real problem?
No.
Yeah.
Biggest problem in
No.
the universe this week. Toenail clippings.
No.
No,
Digibro.
okay, I got somebody. You know,
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the username, but that's not what's important here. We're just going to talk about what they're doing wrong. Because we're here to learn a lesson. We're here, you, me, us, and the viewers want to know, how do I be a good content creator rather than a bad one? And here's an example of one of the worst ones I've ever seen. So he makes these Pokemon Let's Plays.
Oh, fucking goddamn
Oh,
it.
okay.
And
All right.
they're not very good. Because here's the
Dude.
problem.
Sai has suffered enough. Come on.
If this podcast could go on for 3 hours, I would include Sai, but it's not Sai. So what this guy does, instead of doing, the typical Let's Play format, like a 10 to 15 to 20-minute video, this fucker thinks, you know what, I'm going to put out an hour and 20-minute video once a week. Because everybody has time to watch a full movie instead of, watching it a couple times a week on their lunch break. But then this is when this faggot's laziness comes into play, because it's not enough that he just records himself and throws up an hour-long video once a week. He'll get busy or sidetracked or forget, and the fans will have to go 2 or 3 weeks without a new episode. Now, when you're playing Pokemon, it's important to know what the Pokemon are and to feel attached to them so that when they die, it's sad. But if you haven't seen an update in literally 2.5 or 3 weeks, and suddenly a new one pops up, I don't remember what fucking Pokemon he had. I don't remember when he caught that. I don't give a shit when it dies. It's a shitty format. He's a lazy content creator, and I really hope he actually suffers a painful death and dies.
And his
His name
is
was Ben
Monkey
Saint.
Jones. Monkey Jones is a gaming expedition.
Yeah.
Well,
Expectations.
one thing I notice about that is one thing that I do like about that is that he didn't lose and die in his Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke. That I gotta say that's a strength. That's a strength of the series.
Well, it's because he cheated. I mean, if you want to watch him, look up everything on a blind
he is
Nuzlocke.
Max Revive Ben Saint, so
Yeah.
we're over that hurdle.
He's
We're
cheated
over
in
that
2
hurdle.
different Nuzlocke, so I think it's okay that I lost one.
I don't think he's cheated at all. What did he?
Yep.
Except for the Max Revive.
I saw
obviously.
on the Max Revive episode, I saw some weird comment that said,
Yeah.
these Nuzlocks are like professional wrestling. We know it's fake. I'm like, what the fuck are you
What?
talking about?
Okay,
Mine aren't
that's not
fucking
true.
fake. What the hell are you
The
smoking?
Pokemon aren't real,
I don't know why he would say that.
but
Some weird retard.
as far as I remember it, the Max Revive thing was because he was
the Max
training,
Revive thing was a bit of a
and
meme. It was not real. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not really like an actual cheat, but
Well, he did make his Pokemon faint on purpose, so it should have been discarded.
I guess
Yeah,
it was. I don't know.
whatever.
For training purposes, I mean, for me, it's perfectly acceptable, and I have no problem.
the thing
with
is, I do agree that the episodes are spaced too far apart and too long for me to keep invested in the Pokemon themselves, but that is also probably because I just don't like Nuzlocke in general and I can't watch them.
Well, let me.
Well,
'Cause I
as
hate
somebody who
Pokemon, and
loves
Pokemon sucks, and
Nuzlocke
it's
and
shit.
somebody who sort of revived it in this little small gay community, I hate his long-ass videos. I have to open another tab because I can't sit there staring at it for an hour and a half like a movie. I can't even watch movies anymore.
I mean,
Okay, well, let me raise this point. I find Ben's Nuzlocke about 1,000 times more interesting than yours, and I watch both of them. And I think it's because I actually really love how long the
Well,
episodes
yeah, I don't
are.
watch Mumkey's
I watch
at all.
I watch everyone's because I love all Nuzlocks. But Ben's are by far my favorite. And I think it's because I really like how long the episodes are. I actually enjoy that, and it is annoying.
I watch them all.
It is annoying not to get them, frequently, but I understand it's a consequence of this. And you could argue what's more effective in terms of like audience, retaining your audience. But for me, I look forward to them more than any other video every week.
You mean
and
every
it's just-
month?
Well, when they come out, they're my favorite thing, and it's because of the gravitas that he puts into them with the little artwork and the. And I think the length of the video actually has a lot to do with it because you're getting so much, and I really get invested in the
I will
Pokemon.
say that I liked the last
Mm-hmm.
Nuzlocke he did, especially by the end, because it was like, oh, look at all those drawings he did, all those drawings in next to him is like all those
And
guys.
Whipstitch, the
I didn't really
Phoenix
pay
Renegade.
attention. I paid like zero attention to like what was going on because I had it in the background just listening to it. But by the end, I was like, "Oh, that was a nice
Remember
adventure.
when
I
Ben
enjoyed
went out
that."
with Bananas and took Bananas on that death date? That was like the coolest thing ever. I love that.
It was the greatest fucking thing ever. He cares a
Oh,
ton.
that was good.
There's a lot of class, there's a lot of attack, there's a lot of attack. He's going to attack me because I'm a terrorist and I'm going to bomb his city.
And I mean, Ben has been working on this Pokemon Hell angle for a while, and I know
pretty
that there
cool.
is something to come at the end of it, and I'm really excited about that. As opposed to in a normal Nuzlocke, I'm always excited for the Elite Four, but there's something extra going on here beyond. And you could argue if it's worth the effort, but I gotta say it's my favorite Nuzlocke I've ever seen.
I would argue in
much
my
more
original
narrative-driven.
Fire Red Nuzlocke, we put
Yeah.
in lots of live-action skits. That's probably the same amount of effort he's putting in.
Those were great, and I absolutely loved all of them, especially the
Keyword
Manimal
were.
stuff. That's true.
Now
Yeah.
they're shit.
Well, yeah, I don't have
I
an
don't know.
animal anymore.
I don't really want to like compare you guys.
No, I do. I want to
each
compare
time.
myself to Ben. I do it every day.
Okay.
I fucking hate that guy.
Well, if that's how you want to play, I would just have to say that I think Ben's has a little bit something extra, and you are way better in terms of getting them out on time, which is like kind of the most important thing, I guess. But his are.
I just
have
think
depth,
it shouldn't take anybody literally 6 months to play one game of Pokemon.
Agreed.
I agree.
I agree. Well, Ben and I, you see, you don't understand because
Well,
Ben and I
he
spent a
is-
year doing Let's Plays of this game called Equestria Bound.
Oh my
And so,
fucking god!
everyone's the
need,
greatest
No.
Let's
I
Play
need
of
to
all
max
time.
revive something. I need to max revive
Max
something.
delete. Max delete T-Bat.
No, T-Bat plays will never die. We're still going. The episodes are coming for Equestria Bound. Oh, well, okay. I mean, you know what? I don't want to criticize you and your opinion of Ben. You can
I
hate
want
him.
to say, as someone who just generally doesn't care for Nuzlocke, like, I did a Nuzlocke on my Gibbon Gaming thing, and I blew through it in like 10 minutes. Everyone was dead, and I was like, oh well, who cares? And I don't like Nuzlocks. I find them annoying and difficult to watch, and I have only watched Ben's one. I couldn't watch anybody else's. So, like, as a person who by default hates Nuzlocks, the fact that I am still watching Ben's is probably indicative that he's putting something little extra into it that makes it good.
I like Ben's Nuzlocke too. I kind of like I like the idea, drawing the Pokemons and stuff, like his own little art. The main reason why I want to do a Nuzlocke is because I want to do art like that.
Well,
There
you're
you
welcome,
go.
Ben. I turned my hate circle jerk into a love circle jerk. There you go.
Yeah!
Patreon.com/bench.
Patreon.com/Ben Saint. Patreon.com/Ben Saint.
Oh, what have I done? I should have brought in a
Yeah,
real
you
thing.
fucked up, dude. You
God
fucked up.
damn it. Hey, who wants to bring in a creator they like named Monkey Jones? I want to hear the Monkey Jones one.
I went to Africa. I saw a black person. I left. It was scary.
And that's why I don't like Monkey Jones content. Not a fan.
Oh, real quick before we move on, I am contractually obligated to say my favorite content creator is Sheepover. Go check out Sheepover on YouTube.
Right, true. Everyone, go play. What's that game called? The Sheepover game, or like
Sheepover the
going to
game.
SheepCon?
Game sucks. Game sucks.
Given you're
Game
just
sucks.
shitty at games.
You're
You're not a real gamer.
Game
You're a
sucks.
fucking
Gamer
fake
like
gamer
us.
girl,
Yeah.
dude. You don't even go have
Game
sex at KFC.
sucks.
You're
I
fucking
100%
pathetic, dude.
that
Come
shit,
on.
dude.
Game
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, we should seriously
That's
do a
my
PCP
game
speed run
review.
of the Sheepover game. We should.
I beat it, but game
Hippo,
sucks regardless.
Hippo, what's the point of telling a person who's a huge fan of you and who is hoping you would like the game just spouting off that their game sucks? It's kind of mean.
He wants
I'm
to break
just being a
spirits.
silly, evil
She made the sheep
bitch.
jumping sound, the sheep from Spyro, because she thought you would like it. That's why that choice was
my
made. And you're sitting here
God.
shitting on the
Shit.
fucking game.
You are a monster, Gib.
I just got frustrated. No,
You're a bad
I don't
person,
actually hate
dude.
it. I just got.
No, there's no backtracking. You
Don't
hate
make me-
this
Don't
shit.
even try and get yourself out of it.
This hole is just getting bigger and bigger. No,
So
I
we're
don't
doing a
actually hate
PCP
it. I
race
just
of it, is
died
what
a
you're
few.
saying.
I died a few times. I got annoyed. And then I beat it.
Well, he did beat it. That says something.
Sheep over
Stick
PCP
with
race win.
Sheep
Right
over
now.
PCP race to kill her.
Sheep over
Race
PCP
war.
race war. Ah, you said it first. God damn it.
So fucking racist. Like
Ugh.
holy shit, dude. Come on.
All right. Speaking of gamers.
Yeah,
Speaking of
sick.
cool gamers, I have another good guy. Gamers Tavern.
Yeah.
Gamers Tavern is a Let's Player who is the most
Underrated?
What's the word? No, well, he's underrated, but you know, he's the word to describe his the way
He's
he talks is very monotone.
Right.
Monotone. He's the most monotone punmeister gamer in the world. Better than me at puns.
That's true.
He just his Let's Plays consist of him playing a game, and then either, I don't know whether he records it during or afterwards, maybe afterwards, but he just recites puns about what's going on screen, one after another, with no just long,
inside.
awkward pauses in between. Like, no emotion in his voice, just the same tone.
It
like,
is absolutely masterful
it's the
dry
greatest.
humor.
It's the greatest.
The dryness of the humor is so
that's
good.
That's the word. Dry humor. The driest humor you will ever find on YouTube. So good. I love him.
You guys brought quite the list of artists. I only had 2.
I have like 5 more.
I've got a couple. I'm gonna trim it down.
I
think.
assume we're all gonna just 2 or 3, so not to prolong this. But you guys,
Yeah, me and Mage don't have all night,
I
folks.
thought of some of the.
Yeah.
Me and Mage are gonna go hang out in
Oh, wait,
Lithuania
wait.
tonight.
I have
Okay.
another one. Like
We'll do,
right
one
now.
more.
I
Yeah,
need
alright.
to say it. I hate. All right, whoever made the video on YouTube, Racist Mario,
my
the
God.
animation
Oh,
Racist
that
Mario.
dude.
Favorite.
Whoever
dude.
made that fucking video, I hate him so bad. It's got like 17 billion views, and it's just Mario Kart, and he says "fuck you," and there's Peach's
Yeah.
tits everywhere. It's the worst video I've ever seen. I hate animators that are just super successful and awful at the same time.
Speaking,
Sounds
Which is
funny.
most of them.
you know what? I'm gonna throw another
Okay.
one. I just thought about YouTuber. They're called Jaden Animations. They do little animations while they talk about their life, and they're kind of like she's kind of like a dork, but a nice dork. I like
Whoa,
her.
a real gamer
And there
girl
we
at
go.
last? Could she be my could she be my future wife? Yes.
Hark, a fair maiden who plays League games.
My God, look at her
Okay,
mouse
we get-
control. Truly MLG. Those are the genes I want to pass to my son. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, but yeah, she's talented. She's quirky. She's funny,
Quirky,
and I
yes.
like her content. Yes.
Quirky.
What's her name again?
She's
Jaden Animations. She's quite
Is she
popular.
single?
I don't
That's
know.
what I want to know.
I'm not gonna
Bear my
get cucked
children.
by watching
Bear
her
my
video.
children.
Monkey, just send her pictures of your ears. That's
Sure.
what turns them on.
I know Game Boys, dude.
Okay, but Gib was saying, speaking of sick animators, I just like to give a big shout out to my most beloved YouTube animator of all time.
Zoe Quinn.
No, close. It is Aaron, quote, "If I ever make a Let's Play, please kill me, Hanson." My absolute favorite. That's really all there is to say.
I hate.
Do you actually like him?
I actually, as a businessman, I respect him greatly. I think he's done all the right things as his opportunities have come along. But every day I lament that he is spending so much time on Game Grumps content I do not enjoy very much, as opposed to working on just like anything else that I like more.
Well, the thing,
And I get business-wise why he does it.
Aaron,
I just
Aaron for a little
okay,
bit.
go ahead.
He does have that business, like the
And
business
I like
side
that.
of
I
him.
actually like that about him.
I at the time when it was like clear that he was not going to do animations anymore, it became a bit sad for a while. But then I remembered his animations were pretty good, but it's basically just the stuff he says on Game Grumps, but with
But even
visuals.
Sequelitis is like 1,000 times better. If he just kept
Well,
doing
yeah,
those.
Sequelitis I would
Yeah.
like more of. Sequelitis I would like more of.
The
but
Mega Man Sequelitis.
I don't
man.
begrudge him for making Game Grumps a huge thing. I just find it sad that also now Game Grumps is not as good as it used to be and is boring.
Well, hey, there you go.
So now
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to watch
On the
anything that he
PCP
does.
topic list, don't we have Aaron Hansen as its own topic?
I believe we do.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we need to cool our jets here.
I guess I'll save that for later.
Okay.
All right.
Needless to say, he's
Mm-hmm.
not even a dinosaur. What the fuck?
That is
You
a big...
go raptor.
I want to quickly plug two of my favorite actual animators who are still animating
Okay.
animations. I mean, yes, Mage, you have made animations, so that counts. But I
I
was
bet
thinking
Gibbon
more
wants
of,
to plug
Hot Diggity
Mage.
Demon and
I don't know what that means, but
A butt plug, I would assume. Yeah, right.
sure.
yeah, of course. Hot Diggity Demon and Yotam Peril, who are buddies, who are animators. Hot Diggity Demon recently has been doing
Brain dump.
Brain Dump, yeah, which is like a little review show, which is way overproduced,
Yeah.
animated, and I the thing I love about Max is he works way too hard, but it's great. The product that comes from how hard he works is like really like the best animation on YouTube at the moment that comes out semi-regularly or regularly at all. It's just like, it's really good. And Yotam Peril is just an adorable animator guy who's very funny, and he does like really adorable voices and has a really cute art style, and he's just but it's like cynical content as well. Like he's a cynical guy, but it's just like really happy little guys going, oh no, I'm really sad now. I can't really do stuff in that sort of.
He's ironic,
can't really-
cynical, a nerd, and a lesbian. Deal with it.
He's a nihilist.
Wait, let me hang on. I got a wholesome. It's wholesome cynicism is what I would describe as that guy. Yotam.
Now, do you think that
I'm
the
typing it in.
ghost on Brain Dump is funny?
Not funny at all. It's the
No.
worst.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah.
that fucking ghost.
I hate him.
Yeah, but the grandma's chunker bunker wonker junkers that was great. I love that.
I don't
That's
know
the
that one.
coolest.
I unironically think he has some cool
Oh.
opinions, and I know that's a dumb thing to say, but like he has some angles in his brain dumps that I wouldn't have thought of, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's got a good point.
Yeah, he's a smart cookie.
I like Hot Diggity Demon's animations, but I don't like Brain Dump for the most part. But it's fine. Oh well.
I enjoy it. I enjoy. I you know.
I like
that.
his talent, but I'm not really subscribed to his sense of humor.
Yeah, everyone seems to say that. Like, oh,
I think his humor is
what the
hilarious
fuck?
when it's on point, like in the fucking Invader Zim one. Fucking love the Invader Zim one. But who's the sassy cat? Who's the sassy cat? That I really
yeah, that
enjoy
was
that
great.
part.
Oh, where's the Spyro video?
Wasn't he like at
Made a little.
Hell once?
He went to BronyCon conventions, if that was you're
Yeah,
asking
right,
about.
right,
He was he went to those. Speaking of which, quick shout out to I Love Compossible a lot. My
Oh
favorite
my god,
YouTuber. Yeah,
my favorite.
My favorite.
Hark! A true gamer girl over the horizon.
Yes. Can I just give a shout out to every gamer girl, every real gamer girl out there? Just the best. Just the best. Please bear my
I
children.
dare say,
Right,
maiden, may I fancy
I'm-
you a candy that's shaped like a Nintendo Entertainment System. I keep them to keep my breath minty fresh.
Would you like a shirt that says
All
"I
right,
heart Star Wars"?
Yeah. My other car is a Millennium Falcon mix.
With a Batmobile strapped to it.
I want to give out one last real shout out, and this is very different from what we talked about so far. So I am actually a huge fan of ASMR in general, and I watch it like all the time. Yeah, I know it's weird, right? But I'm big into it. I'm literally gay. And
the gayest.
furthermore, I don't even like female ASMR. I only like male ASMR. Yeah, not a joke. Not a joke.
He's so gay that he's straight.
It has a lot to do with the fact that I get a boner when I listen to female ASMR and have to jack off, so that's just annoying. So I listen to mostly males. This one guy is by far the favorite. He has proven himself over the years as the standout champion of the ASMR community, and his name is Ephemeral Rift. He's very popular, and he is the best. He does all these weird, cranky, kooky things that some of them are hits, some are miss. But in general, I love most of what he does. And he is he's consistent, and he's fast, and he's great. And he also does, I don't know, he just like talks about his views on life, and they're pretty in sync with mine. So I don't need to hate him like I do every gamer girl who I marry. So there's that. And he's cool.
Marriages.
So there you go. If you like male ASMR, Ephemeral Rift is by far the champion. Everyone else is shit.
Is
I
it
used to
legal
love-
to be married to different to two people at once? Is that legal?
In Utah, I think.
Oh shit.
Right? Yeah.
That's polygamy.
Yes.
Hello, my honey,
It's-
polygamy. I'm
it's-
a fucking asshole.
Polypropylene.
Yo, let me tell you real
polypropylene.
quick, just because I'm sure nobody knows who the fuck Ephemeral Rift is. Like, here's an example of one of the things he would do. So, like, he'll do like these role plays.
Just
and
get close to the mic.
well, yeah, he'll be fucking close to the mic. I mean, that's always assumed. Like, this guy, he does ASMR, which is all kind of the same shit, just like quiet talking and shit.
Nate,
but he'll
though,
like,
isn't it a separate topic on the list?
yes, but I just wanted to tell
Nate.
people what I like about this specific guy in regards
okay.
to this. And it's so like just one example is he did one video where it's like him in the post-apocalyptic world, right? And he is pretending to his son, which is you're like his, or I guess his kid, it's gender non-specific, and he is like pretending that in the apocalypse,
rape you.
no, he's pretending to like be a fancy restaurant, okay? And so like he's got like cans of Spam, and he's pretending that it's like really high quality food, and he's eating it, and like the premise here is that he is pretending that it's really fancy and nice and delicious, and he's also talking about how like your mom died and she like ran off when the apocalypse struck, and like this just gets woven into this like ASMR video, and he's talking about like, yeah, son, I loved your mom, but she was dumb as a stump, and she's probably out like fucking a warlord right now. That's just what your mom's doing right now. I hope that if you weren't here, I would have blown my brains out long ago, but, I care about you. And that's just the kind of shit he talks about, and that's very much my aesthetic. I like him a
Listening
lot.
to a guy
Sick.
eat Spam.
He's deep as fuck. Yeah, Spam. I like watching men eat Spam. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gay. I'm literally gay.
Welcome to the Munchie ASMR. Today I'm going to be cleaning up the
I'm gonna
remains
punch
of my
you.
ex-wife. She's all over bits in my room, and I have to clean her up before
Munchie,
the police
stop.
come.
That's
Can we
not even unrealistic for things that some of these guys would do.
I
like,
want an ASMR of Munchie peeing on his bed.
Someone needs to go out there. A PCB fan needs to go make the Munchie peeing supercut and put together all the fucking piss shots. Please,
think
please
he's
do
about
Piss
that.
shots, the money shots, the piss shots.
The piss shots.
Oh no.
Okay, well I'm done. I got more, but that was all
Let
the important
me
ones.
go.
Okay.
Okay. This is another guy that the hippo knows. Trainer tips.
Oh yeah.
Trainer tips
pretty cool.
is a vlog of a guy named Nick, and he really fucking likes Pokemon Go. Like really, he really likes Pokemon Go. Like basically every video on his channel is about Pokemon Go. But it's but it's not. It's like a lot of people like come like to him to like, oh, how do I learn the strats? But it's like his channel is really just like a vlog. Like most of the video is just like him like doing his normal day stuff. But he also just happens to like Pokemon Go a lot, so he gets into mechanics and shit, and he like teaches the little kids. But it's mainly a vlog. And the reason I like him, most of all, he's like a cool guy and shit. But, the main reason is that his editing is fucking It's great. It's really great. It's super high production, and the way he cuts his scenes by like I'll put his hand over it and it'll fucking take it away and it'll be in a new scene. All his transitions are great. Everything about him is fucking cool. He has like drone footage in, so he'll like he like lives in like Long Beach, which is like the prettiest fucking city ever made in humanity.
Northside Long Beach.
Yeah, he'll just like fly like his drone over and get like a cool shot of like above Long Beach. He puts way too much effort in shit, and he releases videos every day. Yeah, so he's like Nate but better.
He's like Nate but every day.
Yeah,
he's
but
like every day. That's cool.
Every Nate, every Nick,
every day.
Nate.
Best Nate ever. Number 9. Get out.
Oh, by the way,
I like Trainer Tips editing as well. He used to be like, I mean, he still is like inspired heavily by Casey Neistat. If you've ever seen Casey Neistat vlogs, where it's like you're just going around. I'm rich and I got a electric skateboard and I'm gonna woo, and that's Casey Neistat. I'm on a plane again. Like it's stuff like that, except intercut with Pokemon Go footage and him talking about Pokemon Go and saying, "Oh, look at this catch." And recently, the other day, which is like really cool, he went to Australia to catch a Kangaskhan because he has money for that now.
That's awesome.
And he the whole video was basically literally a documentary of him as that famous Australian guy that would go up to
guy who like fingered a manta ray and died.
Yeah, that guy. I forget his name.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin. He did a whole like video where he was like sneaking up on a Kangaskhan to try and catch it, and he edited it so. Crikey. Yeah, he had the accent going, the whole thing, and it was like a real like production, like a little, and he was just him with his camera and Pokemon Go, and he did all this in Australia. On Australia, it's like awesome. It was really cool. It was really good, even though the accent was kind of cringy, but it was a good job. I like him. He's good.
I like that. Just speaking of Pokemon Go, I'd like to give a shout out to my favorite meme creator of 2016. That would be Hillary Clinton. Pokemon Go to the polls. There you have it.
Now, I don't know who made this shitty joke, but I want to figure out how to make them fucking die.
Okay, I do have one serious actual YouTuber. I just thought of this person as a side note. The biggest problem with them is that they haven't uploaded in almost 3 years now. It's really shitty. Yeah, best guy ever. No. The last one they called was something about how life's really unfair, about being lonely or something. Big shout out to Elliot Roger, my favorite YouTube content. I hope come back soon, brother. Come back soon. Make more.
Nate, didn't you hear what happened to him?
No, what?
No, he got a movie deal. He's not doing YouTube anymore.
I mean, I'm happy for him, but I feel like it won't be the same as the content that we've come to expect from him.
Yeah, they're
making
making a Columbine Retribution movie, and he's starring in it.
Mixed feelings, dude. Mixed feelings about that.
It's a revolutionary film technique because they're actually going to kill real people.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they're just going to record him shooting people. It's going to be cool.
That sounds good.
I was actually sleuthing around myself because I'm a big fan of his work, and like I found like a YouTube channel that's like basically identical to him, so it's a little bit of conspiracy theory, like a little bit of a leap. But I think I found like a secondary channel of his. It's called like Monkey Jones. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I think
Munchie Jones. You say Munchie Jones?
Munchie Jones? Yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying is you guys should subscribe to Munchie Jones. It's a real channel. Look it up.
Yeah, it is.
And I think he's doing God's work. I think he's doing the Queen's work.
All right, I have. This is the last one that I actually have any preparation for. Okay. Niga Higa is a YouTuber.
I remember him.
Yeah, he was like way back 2005 making videos, vlogs and stuff, and he grew huge and stuff, making funny videos, funny skits, comedy stuff.
How to be an emo.
Yeah, how to be a gangster, how to be a nerd, how to be a ninja.
They made a Death Note video, I think.
Yeah,
maybe that was somebody else.
But the thing about him, which I feel among all the like 100 billion trillion subscribed channels, like he's really high up there. The thing that I think compared to everyone else is just that he deserves it more than anyone else because his videos are just so consistently well done. Like he writes so much like twists and turns into his scripts and executes them every time like really like, it's funny because like every video just looks like, oh yeah, it's just another big video from a guy who's a big YouTuber, and it's like whatever. It's just him saying, "Hi guys, I'm gay." Like, you know, it doesn't look like it's gonna be good. But every time I watch it, because I know by the end I will be smiling. It's always got something good in it, and
That's nice.
He does some things that, like, he made a Rube Goldberg machine. I think that's what it's called, right?
A Rube
Goldberg?
Goldberg? One of those, yeah.
He made one of those just for a short, like, 2-second clip of a thing in a video, and it was like a really extensive, like in his garage, like a whole big thing. And he had like bloopers of it not working the first time, and he had to reset it up, and it's just. I really appreciate the amount of work that must go into every video he does, because it's good.
Thanks for reminding me of him. I want to watch some of his videos now. The nostalgia.
Yeah, but also watch his new stuff. Like anything he's made is like it may seem like a dumb thing that's like you think, oh well, the obvious joke is this. He's gonna make something that isn't the obvious joke. That's how I would say about all this stuff. Yes.
Yep.
Well, with that, are we done with all our creators?
No. What?
Oh, please, can we go to questions, please?
No.
Okay, Munchie, you got one more, dude. You got one more.
Make it count.
Okay. $1 million stream. It's a trio. It's a trio of people. It's like the Eric Andre show if it was just the skits and also better, and it has really tight editing, and it's really like fucking like crazy weird comedy skits. But the new shit is like weirdly like political and like kind of weird. Their old stuff is like if you had like a fever dream, but instead of taking NyQuil to treat it, you took a black pill, green pill, and downed it with some Nickelodeon gack. It's pretty good. watch all the stuff around Charles Bombstrap 9/11 video and before that. Then we have Wisdom Gun. That's Parkour Dude 91's creator, Rand Ronkowski's new channel after the fall of Deagle Nation. It's pretty similar to old like Millionaires Extreme stuff, except like more Parkour Dude 91. Pretty good. I haven't followed Wisdom Gun very very often, but it's pretty good. Go there. The last real one. Turbo Party. It's a really good band. It's like 80s. It's like a vaporwave was like good and not horrible, awful drivel. It's like 80s rock synthwave. And now the thing we've all been waiting for. Hashtag, say it with me, folks.
Yes.
Max
Revive
T-BAP. We need to get T-BAP back on the front lines. We need to get them back. All right. You guys don't even fucking know. There's these two horses, right? And they're getting all their sludge on when suddenly these bitches come up in their motherfucking grill, bitch. So they have to ward off these smelly, extravagant bitches while still doing their horse homework on horse time. What the fuck? Get them on the phone.
They need to come back to you.
Hang on, I'm gonna call Cake Standard right now. Beep boop beep boop beep.
That guy's a busy man. Who knows if he'll answer?
Oh no, it's Cake. Say something. It's for the stream.
What? Who's calling me? Who is this? What's going on? Is that you, Gibbon?
Keg, fucking, where are you, dude? What happened?
Oh, I went back to college. I dropped out for 20 years, then I went back. That's just what I'm trying to get my GED.
Oh, did you go to the college where KP did that song? Like you were in the background of?
No,
I
can't afford that. I had to make my own college in my own house. It's Keg Standard's University of Puss. The UP. That's where I go. I'm learning how to sex myself. I'll have my degree soon, and then I'll have a lucrative career ahead of me.
Thank you, UP. Thank you, UP. Get him off the phone. I'm sitting in a drone. I'm sitting in a drone. He's gonna be gone in a couple seconds. Get him off the phone.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
He's gonna be. Yeah, that was the last thing we're ever gonna hear.
That guy ain't gonna know what hit him.
Fucking dead.
Keg's fucking done. Keg's done. That poor bastard.
Keg is over. Now he's gotta find Phantom Porn wherever he is. And is it like Siberian caves? We gotta send us a drone his way too.
I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's do the questions now.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I got a couple assembled here. Okay, what was the first one I saw? Okay, here we go. At Spacko306 asks, if Kirby absorbed you, what power would he get?
Depression.
Good one.
Very good.
That's similar to like the sleep power, where he's just immobilized for a while.
Yeah.
It's more like cutting your wrist.
His eyes
No.
are wide open and he has, like, bags in his eyes.
When Kirby has depression, you can't help but whenever you press any direction, he walks closer to the edge.
Yes.
And he's
one
about to
step
break.
closer to the edge. Ah, you got it. You got it. And the only difference between Kirby's depression and Mumkey's depression is that Mumkey's never goes away. Mumkey can't just press a button and make it turn to a little star and get rid of it.
Well, no. Has he ever
day.
tried it? Try it.
No.
Press select right now.
Press select. Press select.
I
Yeah,
haven't
you gotta-
tried using the Mumkey cheat codes yet. I'm trying not to cheat.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Well, then you're not like Ben Sane at all.
No.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not like Ben.
Oh, no. If Kirby
right, go
inhaled
on.
me, let me think. Well, here, I'll
Gak.
just like
One word,
Kirby's right
gak.
next to me. Kirby's right next to me. Why don't you inhale me?
Get on the ground, you fucking nigger!
That's like the megaphone power. He'd have like a racist variation of the megaphone power. Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh,
You know what
man.
he'd get? He'd get the Ku Klux Klan hat and a megaphone and would just, go to town with that shit. Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Yes.
It's like, you know how the megaphone power gives him, like, first he's got, like, the radio announcer with, like, the headphones. Then he gets, like, the one with, like, the mohawk with, like, the guitar or whatever. And then, like, the other one's just, like, a little megaphone. Like, you would have the fourth step. That's, like, the Ku Klux Klan hat and a big megaphone shouting at a Black Lives Matter rally. That would be,
Yeah, exactly. Guys,
Okay.
take this voice sample right here. Listen, buddy. And, like, make a mod of Smash 4. Make that and replace High with that.
just replace Kirby with that. Make that
Wait,
Kirby
say it
in
again?
Smash 4.
Like, listen, buddy. Take that voice clip right there. Like, download this video and isolate that. Then make a Smash 4 mod where instead of Kirby saying hi, he says, listen, buddy.
Oh,
Say it.
yes, as his taunt. That's genius. Somebody do that. Mumkey, sorry, Mage, go on.
If Kirby inhaled me, he'd get an edgy OC.
Oh
That's
shit!
true.
What have you as Sasuke?
No, like
Don't
edgy.
you know Lethal
Yeah,
Mage?
exactly. Like he'll get like a personification of self-loathing, which is a very edgy OC. Yes.
Nice.
What about you, Gib?
It'd be the power
I
to
don't-
shit on somebody who made a game for you.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean it. No, Kirby would get the ability to not make main channel videos.
Exactly. That's absolutely perfect. God, I don't know what he would do if he ate me. He get like 1,000. He get like a sunglass, generating and throwing power. Yeah. That's.
I was gonna say something with sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd do it. Okay,
Nate,
here we go.
before we go to the next question, can
Yeah,
I make
yeah.
a clarification real quick?
Sure.
Okay, I don't want to make it seem weird. So earlier in this podcast, I was very hard on Ben, and I just want to clarify that I do actually hate him, and I hope he dies. I didn't want anybody to get confused by kind of the jokey nature earlier on. I'm not kidding. I actually hate him as a human being, and
I
want
respect
him
that.
to suffer and be in pain.
That's understandable.
Monkey, you have never not ever you've never like gone back on that, like even like
Yeah,
on
that's
one-on-one
right.
conversations you stick to it. I don't know how jokey it is. It's
No
too
one-
real.
We made a few vlogs when I was at Digi's house last time, and I was at least civil with Ben in those videos.
Okay, so he's able to package his his hatred away, at least temporarily at times.
I'm only nice to people when they're within distance of hitting me.
Understandable.
Makes sense.
Okay, next question. Here we go.
Another
At
bitch.
Janiz Makudamaru, our old buddy, says, I'm getting a new comp in a few weeks. Should I get the protection plan with McAfee or not? I'm gonna have to go with yeah. You want to protect your shit, dude.
You
I don't
should
know,
get
is
McAfee and
McAfee the
Norton and have
best?
them fight.
See, make them both claim that each other is a virus.
Yeah,
and
that's
see
a
who
good
can complete
idea.
them
Who believes
fastest.
Yeah,
who?
you compete to see which is more powerful, and you take the winner. That makes sense to me.
No, they should get Avast because it annoyingly likes talking to you, so you'll never feel alone.
I just want whatever plan has that little paper clip come up. It's like, hey, can I help you how to use Windows? You don't seem to know what the fuck you're doing. Let me help you.
I have a really great antivirus program. It's called Bonsai Buddy. I use it all the time. I have
Yeah.
a couple different versions installed right now. They're talking to me. They're trying to sell me like Hamburger Helper right now, which is really helpful because I often buy it.
Do you actually have that?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
I
serious.
would have really loved you to actually have it.
Serious suggestion. I use AVG because it's free and it's kind of okay. I actually have no
AVGN?
idea if it does anything at all. I don't even know. I have no answer to this.
I use
I
Komodo.
use-
It's also free.
I use Spybot Search and Destroy.
I just go to downloadmoreram.com whenever I have any problems and just
It
get a couple
wor-
bits more
yes.
RAM.
All right, fucking.
Oh, Nate, can I pick a question?
Yeah, go for it.
At Monkcat Away wants to know, and I wanted to ask this because me and Digi were too scared to talk about it. Who of the PCP, who likes the Insufferable Social Media Debate podcast, and who hates it? Because we said half you hate it, half you love it.
I like it.
I think
I wouldn't pay for the bonus
best thing
episode.
you're doing right now, Monkey. Ironically.
I enjoy it, but I wouldn't pay for the bonus episode because I don't pay for things. But I do like it. It's fun. It's like a new dynamic that I've never seen Digi try to be and succeed at being funny ever. He's
Sick
actually
burn.
funny, and
He's
no.
funny in
but
podcasts.
It's a
sometimes.
backhanded compliment. Digi is generally not funny, but in this podcast, he is very funny, and I like it.
It's one of those things that I actually like the idea of a lot, but I never watch it. I've seen like one, I think, and liked it. And then when there was a bonus episode, I like had an instinct to want to see it, but as soon as there were any impediments to doing so, lost all interest. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
We didn't have any of the real haters
the best
on
thing
here.
about that podcast is how good the person who made the thumbnail spelled in the first episode. I don't know why you fucked up and changed it.
Yeah, he did great.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
Nobody
seriously.
seems to dislike it, though. Nobody seems to dislike it. That's
I think the people who dislike it aren't here today.
That's probably true. Let's see here. Digi. Okay,
Yep.
how about
Damn it.
Oh, at DSI Benji says, this isn't a question, but says, this isn't a question, but I want you guys to talk about Gibbons Array's amazing rap dog. And I also want to talk about Rap Dog.
Yeah,
That
that was
video
good.
was awesome.
Yeah, I made it in one day because I felt like I've always wanted to make music, and I don't know how, so I just did that. And
It was great.
Your dad was
Highly
in that, right?
successful. Yeah.
Huh?
Wasn't your
Your
dad in that?
Your dad.
Yeah, my dad
Yeah,
was
yeah.
in there.
Your
He
dad
just
was the
came
main
home.
character.
Ooh, you got a dad, you seem.
Uh-oh, shouldn't have mentioned it. Oh, no.
Yeah, but you see, Munchie, you're implying that it would be easy to steal my dad. It's not.
As
It's in
if it
fact
was
very
easy.
difficult. He's unstealable.
We'll see about that. The unstealable dad. my
ultimate
worst
rival.
nightmare.
He has like sticky shoes. He could stick to the floor at any time.
Oh no! That's the one thing I didn't account for is goop. Even though all I think about every day of
fool.
my fucking life is goop and sludge and ooze, I didn't account for it.
Shit, I meant to actually mention this question in response to Mumkey's last one, but I forgot to, and it was just by @admiredthetire said, thoughts on Mumkey thinking his opinions are worth $1? No opinion is worth spending on money on, in my opinion, especially people just spewing shit. Any response to that, Mumkey?
Yeah, I think he doesn't know what the show is if he thinks it's my opinion show.
That's a fair
He
point.
might just be retarded.
To be fair, as everyone paying money for that show is.
If I could say something, it's really weird. All these people are commenting, complaining as if it's a big surprise that there was a bonus episode. But in the previous free episode, we talked about the bonus episode the whole time. So they're complaining about content that they don't have access to, even though they're not utilizing the stuff that's free and right there for them.
I'm curious, how many people, like how many money do you have from that so far?
So far today,
100
this is
people
the day
bought it,
it came out. We're rounding up, I think about 100 right now, so about $50 each.
It's pretty
So
good for day
100 people out of how many, like a 10,000, how many people usually watch the podcast? Is it like 2,000-3,000? I don't
No,
I didn't look
the
at
first one has like 11,000, and then the second one has like 8. So they're rounding up about like 7 or 8.
So yeah, that's
not bad.
like a
It's not
very
bad.
very small amount of the 8,000, but still that's $100. I
Yeah.
feel like I should do this, and I
Yeah,
think
we
I
should,
can.
We should all.
I looked into it while we were setting up, and I think I can charge for something. I don't
I
know
saw
what.
$1 once.
Maybe I should put up a video that says "Don't buy this," and if people buy it, I will laugh.
Yeah, I can see that on the Give and Take channel.
Of
That
course.
would be good. Okay, here we go. By @StewingInSusumu says, what is really the worst pizza topping? Because they're sick of this. They say, do you believe in pineapple being seen as the worst is a meme that needs to die?
I think
Yes.
pineapple is fine.
Pineapple is fine. It is a shitty meme. I don't know where this meme started. It probably comes from that one, picture of that girl from like her yearbook. That's like, if you like pineapple on your pizza, then your bloodline is weak and you will not survive the winter. That's good. That's a good meme. But at this point, it's drifted into real life where people actively don't like pineapple because the meme's gotten too real. But pineapple didn't do nothing. Pineapple's good.
Yeah.
I think the
what are
worst
we talking
pizza-
about?
The worst pizza topping is probably Doritos. There's like a taco pizza
Oh
back
my
where I'm
God.
from, and it's like 100% Dorito fucking chips,
Jesus.
and it's
Well,
disgusting.
it might not
Get down
taste the best.
Stealing your dad.
It might not taste the best, but it does elevate your Christ consciousness substantially. So you know.
Who here
you know.
likes olives on their pizza?
I like it.
I do.
You know, I do in general.
Why?
Why not?
'Cause
They taste
they're-
I like
fine.
black olives.
Olives are little salty things. Like
You know what I like
anchovies.
about olives? I like that they're kind of a vegetable, and I can eat them and feel slightly better about the pizza I'm eating. That's
No.
on my mind. I think
They're
about that.
so
The only pizza I get
gross.
is Meat Lovers. Because it's the best
The-
lump pizza.
The only thing I like about pizza is when the bread is nice and tasty and fluffy and squidgy and not too thin. If it's thin
Oh,
crust,
I love thin crust
get
pizza.
fucked.
Thin's the
I
best.
like
I
it.
love thin crust. Thin crust is fucking sick.
Thin
Yes.
crust, get
Yep.
fucked. Thin crust,
No.
get fucked. That's what I
Oh,
say.
no.
We're gonna have a problem, Gib.
BBW
I like-
crust. BB crust.
I like
BBC,
bread more than I like
BBC.
pizza.
PCT.
And pizza is like
Thin
mostly bread.
crust for
So
life.
Thin
in fact,
crust.
I would eat a pizza which is just bread and nothing else.
What
That's
about
just
cheese?
called bread.
No
Uh,
cheese.
Just the okay. No, I get it. Okay.
I like
It's
it when
nice.
pizza has like nice like stretchy cheese. That's the best kind of cheese.
Yeah, dude.
Except for when it
there-
stretches down your fucking throat.
Yeah,
gross. That is nightmare.
There's like a semi-local place near my house. It's like Californian a thing, and it's called Felipe's. And the cheese they put like seriously like 3 normal amount of pizzas on the cheese, and it like, clogs your heart, and it's fucking insane. And it's great.
I would outlaw cheese if I could.
Whoa.
Cheese, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's not
I hate
good.
cheese also.
Have
I'm
you
gonna
ever
outlaw
considered
you
what it would be
guys.
like to have a hole in your chest? Because I'm about to inflict that upon you right now.
I don't like cheese in anything. I don't.
I
like
actually I do like cheese, but
Do you like nacho cheese?
It. No.
Oh shit,
I
it's
don't
the best
like.
kind.
It's just weird.
do you like
I don't know.
nacho cheese Doritos?
Hell yeah. Not on a pizza though.
Well, I'm asking Gib. Do you? I mean, that's like cheese powder. You know that kind of shit.
No.
What about
I don't.
cheese?
I don't know.
The
There's something.
fuck?
There's something about the taste of cheese that I don't like.
That's crazy, dude.
You guys are making me hungry now. Let's move
Yeah.
on.
Do you like crab rangoons with cream cheese in them?
They're called crangoons, but yeah.
Oh my god, guys!
Crane
clam,
goons?
clam chowder.
Dude, haven't I told you the story of crangoons about how my there was a typo on my fucking there was
Thin
a-
crust, get fucked. Thin crust, get
No,
fucked.
Craig-
You're
Hashtag.
dead. You're dead.
What's
I like
the next
that.
question?
This is
Nick?
a new-
question.
This
Okay,
is my new
this is
force
our
meme.
next-
Give
And
and
last
take.
question.
You made a mistake. We're in the same continent.
Oh shit.
Same
Oh
country.
my god, she's rapping.
Oh, that's yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's coming for you, dude. She's coming
She's
for
got
you.
It's the pizza
She's-
place.
she's-
Are you flying away soon?
Dude, she's got an edgy OC and she knows how to use it.
Oh,
Exactly.
Watch the fuck out. Okay, last question. How much? By Michael 3041. How much is too young for sex with the young? I don't think this guy understands the question here. I don't think he's really aware of what we're talking about when we're talking about sex with the young.
my favorite is when they're so young that it's like 9 months before they were born.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I was going to say, I mean, there's a couple adages I like to use in times like this. Let me see. Grass on the field, play ball. That's one. And the other is old enough to crawl, old enough. Oh, they're already in the right position. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yep.
I think if they can count, they're ready to mount. That's my policy.
If their age is on the clock, they get the cock.
Yes, that's right. But what is that? I mean, like 1 second old, I guess, would technically be
No,
on
it
the
means
clock.
like
Yeah.
age 1 through 12.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't go younger than 1. What are you talking about?
You can go.
You
Come on, you can go,
sicko.
you can go younger than 1. You can go younger than 1. There's.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
No, you're disgusting.
It's only good once they
I'm
get 12
fine
I
with
months.
exclusively
fucking
fuck
infants.
2-year-olds.
I'm fine
2-year-olds
with
are
fucking
good.
infants.
Yeah.
But come on, if they're like 1 second before they hit 1 year old, then come on.
Let me count.
Come
Let me
on.
ask this though: does it count as sex with a young if you have sex with a very pregnant woman? Does that count? I want to say yes.
That's the first thing I said.
According
That's
to
the first thing I
Maddox,
said.
yes, it does
It's
count.
true.
I
Yes.
agree. I agree.
It's
Should
like
you be
the
arrested?
only way to have sex.
With the young, with that young, that's legal. That's legal.
The youngest
child
person
sex.
to ever have sex was
Maddox in the womb,
me
yeah.
when I abolished slavery.
Sex slavery, aka the ability to have sex.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, that was well done. Okay, that's the end of these decent
Thank
questions.
God.
They were all garbage. Do better next time, as always, everybody. All right, thanks for asking. And make sure that you're around next Saturday, and you just send us more questions at TP Crastinators on Twitter. So go follow us. And thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Monkey Jones is gonna break
The
your
games
bones.
will
Monkey
never
Jones
stop.
is gonna
The
break
games
your
will
bones.
never stop.
Monkey
The
Jones
games
is gonna break your
will
bones.
never stop. The
Monkey
games
Jones
will
is
never
gonna
stop.
break
Go,
your
go,
bones.
go,
It's my new
go.
force meme.
We're
Hey
on
guys,
Gamer
this
Games.
Fade
is
this
my
out,
new
Ben.
force meme. Thin crust, get fucked. New force meme. It's gonna be all the rage. You gotta hashtag it also
Watch
on
as
Twitter.
Ben leaves.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be working. Enough. I'm supposed to be working. Enough. But I'm not working. I'm doing nothing. My dick I'm jerking. Myself I'm sucking. I am an asshole. I am a stupid. I've got a deadline. Don't wanna do it.
Okay, goodbye.